I love this.
Too much detail on a character's face, like the Ricky Dennis character, for example. Correction, it's Rocky Dennis.
I have to watch that again. That's so funny.
Correction, it's Rocky Dennis.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Oh my god. That was the best shit ever. That's the Correction, it's Rocky Dennis.
Yo, who the fuck is MattCMG?
John Cena's black. John Cena's black. John Cena's black. John Cena's black. Shouts out Black John Cena. Hey paisanos, and welcome back to Internet Idiocracy, the show where we make fun of the dumbest shit from all around the internet. I'm your host MattCMG, and today let's talk about React content. Do you guys ever hear the theory that we've entered some kind of time loop in 2016 and then every major internet discourse is just repeating itself every few years? Well, it seems like quantum mechanics strikes again, because now we're talking about React content for what seems like the millionth time this month. Every so often, this discourse is brought back up, and for whatever reason, nothing ever actually changes. In this video, I'll be breaking down what makes React content so bad, but more importantly than that, I'll be breaking down why exactly it seems that this content gets pushed to the top despite everybody unanimously hating it. So smash that motherfucking like button, or I will react to me ISIS beheading your family! And let's get into it. Whoa, guys, wouldn't it be really cool and, like, funny and, like, hilarious and, like, ironic if I did a reaction of somebody else doing a reaction of someone else doing a reaction to another video? That'd be kind of insane. I don't think anybody's ever done that concept before. Kind of crazy. So right off the bat, I want to make it very clear that there is absolutely nothing wrong with React content as long as it's being done correctly, which is to say that it's being done within the confines of the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Now, for those of you dumb fuck bastards in the audience, we're gonna take a quick trip to law school so we can learn a little bit about fair use. Now, I'm no Saul Goodman, but as a YouTuber who frequently uses copyrighted content in my videos, I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to talk about this. More so than some others. Without boring you all with the legal jargon, fair use is an exception to US copyright law that allows for use of copyrighted content without permission, so long as it falls under certain criteria. The use of the original copyrighted work must be transformative in nature, must not use any more of the original work than is necessary, and must not serve as a substitute for the original. In baby brain terms, you have to change or alter either the work itself or its meaning in order to differentiate it from the original, and therefore not impede its market value. Fair use also takes into account criticism and commentary, which allows for people to respond to a work by showing clips for the purpose of context, which applies to, say, a YouTube reviewer. Nostalgia big dick. Nostalgia penis. Hey guys, nostalgia penis here. I'm the nostalgia critic, I'm gay! It's something that varies on a case-by-case basis and has a lot of different nuances to it, so it's very understandable that a lot of creators out there still don't really understand it. So now that we've established the rules of fair use, let's take a look at some of the most popular reaction streamers and see if they're actually abiding by these laws. The content cop is back on patrol, baby.
The driver is an agent of the Royal Thai Police Force. FBI and DEA investigate
into it.
Yeah.
In like the beginning.
Did you know, first of all, that...
I did.
Oh, you knew she faked it?
Yeah, I did.
Los Angeles, California, South Central.
South Central. And tell me about your...
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I think it's kind of clear to anybody with a functional lump of gray matter in their fucking skull that what these fuckheads do does not qualify as fair use. They are literally just watching somebody else's content in complete silence. When they do say something, it adds nothing of value to the thing that they're reacting to, and there are a lot of times where these motherfuckers just aren't even on camera while the video just plays in the background. There's literally no way to defend this, it's just straight up fucking theft. But Matt, you're being selective. You're cherry picking clips that just show dead air and not the actual reaction. You're gay. Listen, man, I can understand dead air. It's a live format. It happens, right? Happens to me all the time when I react to stuff on stream. But the thing about these guys is that it's all dead air. No, if these guys were like pausing the video every so often to respond to it or give their thoughts, that'd be a bit different. But they're just like not doing that. This is like the absolute bare minimum requirement, and they can't even fucking do that. Oh, I gotta fucking rip one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hot. I should not have done that. Now I have to, like... Now my mic is gonna smell like fucking ass. I haven't shit in, like, a day or two, so, like... That was a ripe one. Holy... Oh, fuck. Fuck off. You know, what does Pokimane add to Avatar The Last Airbender by watching it on her stream and looking at her phone half the fucking time? What is xQc adding to The Dark Knight by sitting in silence and then incoherently babbling in chat about something completely irrelevant? What is Hasan Piker adding by taking a shit off camera while somebody else's video just plays in full? They add absolutely nothing to this content, so you can't claim that it's commentary or critique, and since they have nothing to actually add, it also breaks the other rules, because it's not transformative, they're using the whole thing, which is they don't need to be doing, and because they aren't reacting to it, it is serving as a substitute for the original video. We went through this exact same shit with Jinx like 6 fucking years ago. xQc really shouldn't have a leg to stand on.
Ooh, feisty little thing.
This fucking Cro-Magnon really lost a debate to Ethan Klein, and that is saying something. Fuck xQc. Not for stealing content or being a mouth-breathing retard, but for making me agree with H3H3. Unfucking acceptable. Unforgivable. This reaction shit is just straight up garbage, and we all know it, which is why I'm kinda blazing through it. The real thing that I wanted to figure out, and kind of the real purpose of this video, is how the fuck is this content so popular? And more importantly, how do these big streamers keep getting away with it? They can't keep getting away with it! To answer that first question, I think it's pretty obvious that the fan bases of most of these big streamers are made up of literal children. No intelligent, functional human being wants to watch xQc speak fucking Simlish for 3 hours straight. Nobody watches Pokimane for her personality. They watch her because she's mildly attractive, and anybody above the age of 14 knows that they're probably better off just watching porn. Explain to me, baby, watching all kinds of porn. No adult actually watches these people. It's all either literal children or soy boy adults who act like children. If you have ever been a child, then you'll know that children have absolutely zero standards for what will entertain them. Like, dude, have you seen those fucking TikTok NPC streams? That shit is scary, dude. When I talk about terminal internet brain rot, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, yummy ice cream. Gang, yummy ice cream. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm not one of these, like, fear-mongering boomer fucks who's like, these kids and their TikToks are gonna ruin the world. Back in my day, we used to fucking bike to school and eat molasses. But, like, bro, I genuinely kind of fear for the next generation a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're not gonna survive the initial collapse of society. But anyways, child have small brain, and reaction videos are the internet equivalent of jingling keys in front of them. Jingle my keys, jingle the keys into my pussy. Please jingle keys in my pussy! On a similar note, I think that these stream VODs of streamers not reacting often get confused for actual reaction videos, hence why the algorithm pushes them so hard and why people even bother to click on them. No, you ever see those videos that are like, singing coach reacts to popular singer, lawyer reacts to movie scenes in court? I could have said that more eloquently, but you know what I'm talking about. Generally speaking, these types of videos are a genuinely insightful use of the React format that not only abides by copyright law, but can often be pretty entertaining or educational in their own right. You know, we have people giving their opinions on their particular realm of expertise, using a different piece of media as a lens to view that through. The thing about fucknuts like Mizkif is that these people aren't experts on anything, except for covering up sexual assaults. These reaction streamers have no actual talent, therefore they have nothing to add to literally any video that they watch, hence their nothing reactions.
You nothing! You nothing!
The reason the algorithm pushes these stream VODs so hard is because they have reaction in the title alongside the title of a popular video that is likely also being pushed by the algorithm. People get recommended these videos based on these criteria and will click on them because they are either children who don't know the difference or people who clicked on it by mistake because they saw the title of a video they were looking for. And this is clearly not an accident either, since the editors for these big streamers will often just take the original video's thumbnail and put the streamer over it as if it's their video, completely tricking the algorithm, so they know what they're fucking doing. It's not an accident. And on top of that, a lot of people don't actually watch React content for the reactions, they watch them for the videos that they are reacting to. Nobody is watching Sssniperwolf make TikToks for her insightful reactions, they're watching for the TikToks themselves. And because she's kind of hot. Well, that's Jacksfilm's battle to fight, that's not mine. And this leads me into the final question that I wanted to answer today. Why do they keep getting away with it? You can't keep getting away with it! It seems like every couple of months, the internet collectively condemns and clowns on these reactors and makes a huge deal out of it, yet every time that happens, there is never any lasting change. And in some cases, these freebooters are even promoted by their platforms. If it is so unanimously bad across the board, then why the fuck does it keep happening? Well, I think the answer to this question is that there is apparently still motherfuckers defending this somehow. There's this really shitty argument going around that by big streamers reacting to a video, they are sending their audience to it and therefore giving it a boost. While that might be true to a very minor degree, it ultimately makes no fucking sense when you really think about it. Their viewers already watched their video through the reaction, which as we've established are hardly reactions, so they basically just watch the video, therefore they have no reason to go out and actually seek out the original. I don't know about you guys, but unless it's a really good video, I'm not going back to rewatch it. I don't got that kind of time. The only reason I can think of for why this would happen is if they only streamed like half the video or something and you wanted to see the rest on your own time, but like we've established, these motherfuckers just watch the whole thing in full while saying nothing. And like I mentioned earlier, reaction content is super profitable for these platforms, hence why they'll either turn a blind eye to it or even promote it. Like we mentioned, reaction videos and VODs do really well in the YouTube algorithm, so they're gonna let it slide even if it is blatantly breaking the rules. For sites like Twitch, Kick, and Rumble, do you really think that they want to lose some of their biggest sources of income by banning their biggest streamers for this kind of thing? Hasan, for whatever reason, is one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, so do you really think they would permaban him and lose out on all that Twitch Prime revenue? Kick and Rumble are still pretty new and gotta make ends meet, so of course they're gonna give a slap on the wrist to the guys that they paid millions of dollars to stream exclusively on their platforms, because let's be honest, nobody would go to these sites otherwise. It is nothing new in the corporate world to ignore the law if it means a profit can be made, which is why we can't trust these corporations and gotta take matters into our own hands. If we really want this bullshit content to stop, we collectively as creators need to be more vigilant and anal about this. I don't think that most creators have a problem with other people reacting to their content, but when you see somebody reacting to your content in a way that's just a straight up re-upload, DMCA that shit. Hey, can we copy strike PewDiePie? Can we copy strike him? I mean, I know this is kind of frowned upon in the community, like, oh, don't go after their livelihood. But if their livelihood is based around stealing other people's livelihoods, then I think we all have a right to strike back. YouTube literally gives you the option to claim and strike down infringing content, so we can't really be mad at them when they give us the tools to deal with it. If somebody is just blatantly re-uploading your video under the guise of a reaction, claim that shit and take all the ad revenue. And if you're really willing to go legal with it, strike that shit down so it doesn't muddy up your search results for your video. In a legal sense, I genuinely hope that Hasan or xQc or any of these motherfuckers get sued for this shit, so there's a legal precedent for this kind of thing now. And crazy concept, as it turns out, there actually is a legal precedent for this kind of thing, which is why we have fair use. These fucking loser-ass, talentless piece of shit streamers need to be put in their fucking place, and we collectively have the power to do it, yet we are doing absolutely nothing. Fucking shameful.
To just stream your break? Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die?
Yes.
At the end of the day, I think we might have been a little bit too hard on the Fine brothers. If you guys remember back in the day, everybody clowned on these guys for trying to trademark the concept of reaction videos, meaning that any and all React content on the internet would have to go through them. It was and still is a really shitty idea, but in the alternate reality where they weren't relentlessly bullied into dropping it, we'd probably have a little bit more quality control over this type of thing. Obviously, I'm being a little facetious here, but if we want reaction content in its laziest form to stop, the bar has to be raised a little bit higher, because wherever it is now is way too fucking low. It's lower than my balls, because I have big saggy balls. I ain't past the bar, but I know a little bit, enough that you want to legally react to my shit. We'll see how smart you are when the content cop comes. I got 99 problems, and streamers are all of them. I have been MattCMG, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Nigga, you ain't funny. Only lame niggas say that shit.
I can't even focus on this anymore because all you motherfuckers keep talking about the PlayStation event. Fuck you, dude. Fucking leave. Fucking leave. 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 Leave the fucking channel. Go somewhere else. Fuck.
Gay.